Hi, my name is Vilma Valadares Diaz.
Hi, my name is Laura Diaz. Not when I decided to come out, but my mom decided to, ask me if I was gay or not. And I said, yeah, I am. And she just became very emotional after that.
Hi, I'm Karen London and I'm a school counselor at a middle school in Miami-Dade. About a year ago, in 1 month, I had 5 students come out to me. And because it was so many at once, I felt overwhelmed and I wanted to make sure I was doing the right thing.
So I was raised in a Catholic household, and I was also raised in a Catholic church in general. I was an altar server for almost 10 years. And, at first, I just always knew that I couldn't talk about what I was dealing with.
Hi, my name is Samuel Lanzetta del Cruz Munoz. Around 3rd grade, I went to a therapist, and my therapist just told me I was transgender. The light bulb clicked in my head, everything kind of fell into place.
I had a friend who was also dealing with some gender conversations around being transgender, and every time I would hear what he was dealing with our church, it actually threw me off and scared me even more to be able to feel like I actually had a voice and can reach out to the priest or my parents about anything that I was dealing with.
What scared us about this is how other people will treat your child. You're afraid of, you see so many things in the news about how people will attack somebody just because they're gay or who they're with. And shortly after we found out, the Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando took place.
So I reached out to Yes Institute for more training and resources for my students. The Gender Continuum class, I learned so much and started to see bullying at my school in a different way. I knew there was a problem with my boys, and then after the class it really hit me that I have a big problem with boys emasculating other boys.
So when I was 13, I had a conversation with my dad. I broke down crying, and I asked him if we could go to the hospital, and him put me down like a dog. At that point, me and him had a huge conversation about suicidal ideation and thoughts, and I promised him that I would not ever harm myself or try or attempt anything.
Then, years later, I transition and I go back to the church that I was an altar server for 10 years, and everybody just didn't even acknowledge me. When I went back and I saw other altar servers, I saw Eucharist ministers, I went in excitement, because I grew up with these people, and then they, would pretend to give me a hug, or it was just clear that everybody was uncomfortable, and it just made me sad to know that these people that I've known for this long could just throw that all away. So even still today, I'm 27 years old. I don't go to any church. I haven't found a religion that totally and completely accepts me for who I am.
That was very scary for me because all of a sudden I was those parents in that club. And especially when you think they're attacking people for something that's not their fault.
4 years after that, when I was 17, I broke his promise, and I go to the medicine cabinet and I swallow as many antidepressant pills as I can. And I go to my room and I lay down on my bed, and I think this is great that I'm going to sleep forever, and if I go to heaven or anywhere that I go, I'll hopefully be able to be the man that I am. I was Baker acted for a week, and when I was in the hospital, I kept trying to tell the therapist and all that I wasn't ill or sick or anything. I just simply wanted to be accepted and be the man that I knew I was.
Sometimes it's just so scary to walk outside your house. You don't know who you're gonna end up seeing, but we have to just to live our day the way we want to every single day.
I'm very happy to say that we have a parent dialogue scheduled, and I'm hoping that then opens the door for teacher trainings and student trainings, since I think they're just so important in impacting change in the world. I recognize that I am very lucky to work at a private school that has funding for resources to bring in Yes Institute, but I know there are many schools out there that don't. And that's a reason why I chose to give as a donor, so that more schools, more children, more teachers, more parents can be impacted by the work that Yes does.
I donate to Yes Institute because when I was 16 years old, I came to Yes Institute for a workshop. It was an educational course with my high school, and that day changed my entire life. And ever since then, I just want to make sure that these courses and workshops are available for all students and everybody in general.
The demand for Yes Institute's education has never been higher, and it is our goal to raise $300,000 by the end of this year to meet that demand. If you want to make a difference with the work we do in schools with bullying prevention, forging new conversations in faith-based organizations, or ensuring that mental health providers have the tools they need to prevent suicide and keep all youth safe, we invite you to be part of the solution by contributing to our fall campaign. You can donate online at yesinstitute.org/give, or give me a call at our office. Thank you.